Okay, so I'm just around the corner from Speaker's Corner. I don't know if you can hear me actually because I'm on quite a busy street. Um, and I'm gonna start walking. If a waiter doesn't come along in a minute, I'm gonna start walking like very soon. But I just thought I'd come on because you'll be able to walk in the park with me, as it were. There's a pretty big gathering of Shia just before we're going to get to the park. I don't know if they're protesting Modine or if it's all a coincidence. I don't know if they've heard of Modine, to be honest. But there's also some kind of, I don't know what it is, celebration festival type boom, boom, boom music in the park because I've just been in and come from the park. So yeah, this waiter clearly doesn't want my money. So off we go. Can't be bothered waiting around. Hi, Express Pal. Good to see you. Hi, Tiger. Right, so this is, well, in the background, my children, and in the foreground, but I'll switch you around in a minute. Oh, just sorry. Let me show you this one. I just clocked on the floor. I don't know if it's mirrored at the moment, is it? Yep. Okay, let me turn you around so you can see. It's just classic. That just sums it up. I think, yeah, that's going in my pocket. Okay, presumably it's just as dirty as the rest of London, so we won't worry. But yeah, I'm going to show you these, I like to affectionately call them nutters, before we go in, and then you get to see the other nutters, and then we get to the open air asylum, and guess what? Yep, I know someone just said you fit right in, Kate, but I'm going to choose to believe that was banter. Okay, just walk a bit more speedily, but you'll hear them before you see them. Hi, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'll definitely see them. Chief Priest, what a good name. Happy Sunday. Right, so, oh yeah, you can have a look at millions of pounds of a taxpayer's money. Let's see, buttons. That's it. Right, so that mountain slash hill slash Tower of Babel type, I don't know what the heck it is. I do. It's a way that people have dreamt up to pay to walk up a load of stairs. Hi, honeybee. So yeah, basically that's you pay to walk up a lot of stairs, stand at the top, and then maybe they let you walk down again for free. I'm not sure. But if you also look over to, where are we? No, Tiger, where are we? This is the end now of Edgware Road. That's a long, long road. So that over to so between those trees there in the centre of the shop and, hold up, like basically that direction is Oxford Street. Behind the mound is Park Lane. And over there is just a lot of shears. So let's get you back round this way a minute, and then alright, let's just get across the road without dying, because it does help really in terms of live streaming anyway.
Okay.
Hey, what's that? Oh, it's your mob, isn't it? No. Checking, I don't know.
Yes.
It's an accident. It's easy mistake to make. I just accused a Sunni of being a Shia. Never mind. Right, I'm just going to put the phone down on that person. Sorry. Okay, so, hi, going home. Right, come on, mate. Okay, so all the traffic has to just carry on trafficking, whatever they're doing. Right, no, the lights are still green. I'm not doing it. Threshing floor. Did you expect anything less? The trainers aren't, they're white, but that's not the issue here. We're just all waiting to die. I know. Right, sod it. Oh no, hang on. Thing is, it's a blind spot. You can't. Okay, that's it. Right, we're over. Now I'm going to show you something. If you can hear me over the nuts. Right, I'm going to show you this. So someone's just about to cycle over it. Hopefully, thank you. So that's, as you can see, the site of the Tyburn tree. So, the Tyburn tree was a hangman's noose? No, it wasn't. It was a noose, to rhyme with moose, like Canada's national wasp name. Hi, Andrew. It's the Modine Brigade. I'll show you them in a minute, but I'm not fighting my way through that mob. But yeah, so the Tyburn tree, meanwhile, back at the ranch, many Catholics were martyred there. Also, many regular citizens. Also, for non-religious and religious reasons. And where was I going with that? Yes, the history of Speaker's Corner is linked to the place of public execution that once stood there, because people would get to say, hi Rambo, people would get to have a say about what they'd just seen, or I think maybe even some last words might have been uttered in there, but that I might have just made that up, I'm not sure. So right, let's just get through this little instruction-y bit. 2 seconds. I've seen, weirdly, even before on my way to church, I saw the sign guy. I was like, sign. And and then I saw, who else did I see? Oh, I just saw one of the Muslim hecklers doing his day job on my way past, but I did kind of duck because I just, yeah. Right, okay, it's time to not die. No, express car. It is a shame. Yeah, I'm going to chance it so that they don't look the types to just run you over on purpose. Ooh! But yeah, as I said it, he started inching forward. Numpty. Right. We're all back close. Right, so this is the entrance to the nonsense. Threshing floor, that's the whole point. That is the whole point. You've nailed it. Right, so this is a lot of humans. Come back to this one. Right, so where were we? History of Speaker's Corner. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video about it. Mark, one of the evangelists here, or there. Hi, Victoria. 2 streets so far. Keep your prayers with me. I've got 2 more to go. Where was I going? Yeah, Mark, the evangelist. He was planning on writing a short book about Speaker's Corner, although maybe it was so short he didn't do it. But I did gather together some photos and that for him, which I do have still. So yeah, maybe I'll do maybe an online pamphlet thing. I don't know what the difference between a pamphlet and a leaflet is, to be fair. So, booklet. I don't know. Hi, Biblical Unitarian. Hi, Dragon. Right. Oh, can you hear the recorded twad? Yeah, so it's not working. Why am I publicising? He's giving out the Dawa literature.
God Almighty.
Yes. Okay, so that settles that then. Yeah, the guy's giving out literature, and one of the books he's giving out, which I normally always take one, is the one where they used Hitler as a means of bigging up Mohammed. I just love that. That never gets old for me, ever. It's just a gift that keeps on giving. Right, so, oh yeah, sugar. This is the park. This is how I see it as I walk in. Sorry, we've only just come from there. That's the entrance. And then here. So there's this way in, or there's the other path over there, which leads to either end of the park that is the corner, even though it's a straight line. Stop me when I start making sense, obviously. Yeah, so let's have a little look, see. There were a few people around when I left. In fact, a few more people have arrived. I only walked over the road. Oh, he's here, threshing floor. I saw him. No, he's here. I think he was just taking a bit of time off, or I don't really know why. I got we had a few little combos prior, but yeah, I think he just wanted a breather. So here we are. I know that Braden is here also, and Waleed, Walla. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Hold on. Hi, Marion. I forgot to tell you. This is the classic. Earlier on, there's like a crowd of people up against the fence, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on. I looked. Ali Dawa was cross-legged on a prayer mat, looking like some sort of old man of the mountain. like some sort of shawarma, is it? Or a shawarma? No, shawarma is what you eat. I don't know. He's like had the glasses on, trying to look like intelligent and all that. So yeah, Abbas, I see here. Hold up. Yeah, exactly. And then tried to make it up again. That's Sire up on the ladder.
That man
Hi.
there. See him, the black
Who?
guy.
Sorry, everyone.
See him over there.
Oh, I know him. I know. I
He's a
can't think of
lovely
his
guy.
name.
What's his name?
I did a video with him. I can't think of his name. Oh, isn't it shocking? Oh, it's so horrible. I don't want to ask him.
But the
No, I know.
one
I know.
beside him, off the wall.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've met that. Oh, that one's a nut. He says Jesus is a, yeah, he's a nutter.
But he doesn't go. We're in England, so he's
No, he's saying Jesus is the Antichrist or something. He's talking absolute crap. My life, I promise you. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so, oh, here he is, literally. There's the man in question. He's up on his feet again. I see the rest has done him good. So then I had a brief conversation earlier with with Tony. Very, very brief. I basically I didn't accost him. He was like standing on the sideline of a conversation about evolution. And I said, oh, it's all right. Tony's got loads of evidence. He promised us some and he never brought it. And he got a little bit like, So he's calling him Antichrist. See, did I call it or did I call it, people? Watch, hold on. I just got to get rid of every biker in the place is attracted to me magnetically. Hold on. Oh, let's call it. Look at this. Look at this.
I don't believe in stupid Jesus. Yeah?
Yeah, well, that just says it all, doesn't it?
Jesus is a pig.
Yeah.
Show me
So are you.
cross.
I won't show you
Show
nothing.
me when the...
I know. I just
Show
said
me.
it 2 seconds before you said it.
Let's go to the Bible.
No.
Yeah?
No.
You say no.
I'm saying no because you're a pagan.
If you don't want to go to the Bible,
The spirit of the truth is not in you. You just called Jesus a pig, you weirdo. And he wants to tell me like as if he's like he's in Africa even. Like I've got some tribal stuff or like open the Bible.
if you believe in Jesus, it means you have like knowledge.
But you sound so intelligent yourself. The
The
discernment is pouring off him, man. Like you feel the wisdom, the love, the peace, the wow. Look at the crap on his stuff, everyone. Look at this nonsense.
How can you believe?
Look at this nonsense.
How can you believe a name the Europeans for?
I wonder who's paying him. I wonder if he gets paid.
The Bible says.
I wonder if he could get a nicer jacket, like a better, Oh, okay, so here's a lumber over here. And there's, give me a minute, Tiger, I'm just warming up. Okay, so this is all the rest of the nonsense. So we've got not Exhibit A over there. Then we've got Exhibit B over here. More twaddle. More nonsense. This guy is not Yahweh. Neither of... Nope. Not having it. Another nutter. Nobody but... A lady. Can you hear this one? Calling me lady. He don't know me. Right, so then you got Omar over there, giving it large, thinking I'm going to notice him, pointing his walking stick at me, the same one that you assaulted that guy with that he got convicted for. Not sentenced yet. He will be though. Shame. His playing it disabled shtick didn't work, but his real stick did, and it injured somebody. So, hi Craw. So now we're over a bit of a quieter area. So let's see what's going on. We've got this guy, unless I'm mistaken, I think he talks about maybe socialism, something like that. You got this guy over right in the far. I don't know if you can where my there. The less said. Hi, M. Brown. So yeah, the less said about this guy. Sometimes he has like horns on. What's he got on today? Has he got horns? I don't know. Yep, horns on a thing, and he's on a he's on a decorator's table. Oh my gosh, the whole festival's gone. It was over there, like very noisily. So that's that. Okay, so there's a Muslim debate there. So I mean, I don't mind Shia Sunni, but there's like thousands of Shia over there, so I don't know if they're going to be as brave this week. Oh, and I had a chat with the guy from last week, if you recall, the taller guy with the fabulous shirt on at the time. So he's mellowed out quite a bit. So we're like kind of, on speaking terms, had a laugh. All right, what else is happening? So there's Omar over there. And then let's see who we can see. I'm live streaming. I'm too busy for you to call Jesus a pig.
She said she's on YouTube.
Yeah.
She came talk to me.
Look at this
So
crap.
let's go to the Bible. You
Look
say
at this
you're
crap.
a YouTuber. If Jesus had power, why did I write here?
Look at
that
what he
Jesus
said.
is a pig? Eh? Let's go to the Bible.
Yeah. Every idle word. You've got a bunch of Muslims who happen to like Easter as well. So you might want to tone your crap down. You talk nonsense. No. Anyway, I'll be back for you. I'll be back. I'm busy. Excellent.
You don't have knowledge of the scripture.
You see this
Go
guy?
and bring your boss.
Yeah.
And we educate your
My
boss.
boss is Jesus Christ.
Your boss is Jesus the pig. Your boss is a pig.
You're a retard. You are a retard. You got the spirit of Antichrist. You're a retard. Medically deficient.
Because you are brainwashed.
I'm brainwashed. Listen to your crap.
Look at you wearing.
Go and get some decent clothes. Come back. Stop writing over your clothing. Ask your mother. Ask your mother, you freak. Jesus Christ is a pig and he wants me. He's going, bring out the Bible. I said, no. What I wanted to say is go forth and procreate. But I thought, no, I'm going to keep it. Look, he's obsessed with me now, the geezer. Someone stood up to him for once in his life. Can you believe it? Right, here's John and Waleed. Oh, and obviously, sign guy lurking in the background. Honeybee, you're so right. I don't know if you're going to hear him, but it'll be on Soko. That's Sunny Sleep. That is a nice way of saying it, but I can tell you another way. But I'm trying to keep the language nice, even though they demonetised. Marion, they retired last week, as far as I know.
Where do you get the proof of that from? How can I know for a fact that the angel Jibril spoke to Muhammad in the cave? How can I know?
Adrian is kind of my default setting.
And who transmitted the Quran?
Let's just
You asked me, I told you who. So just like starting out the party,
let's come round to the Soko angle.
just like that, the Quran was transmitted to all.
He's over there, the one who's calling Jesus a pig. African, written all over his thing. What a div. He says, Yeshua yada yada, Jesus is a pig. And then he's telling me, bring out the Bible. I said,
All right, so ask the question.
Go away.
Hasn't been answered.
How about Choda say to me later on?
I called him Antichrist, and then next thing, the other brother was saying to me Antichrist.
But we took it from the Prophet, we took it from
And same thing happened with Sahih Bukhari.
No. Sahih al-Bukhari is something different. Sahih al-Bukhari is a man, is a religious man who came after the Prophet died is 200 years. And he did his best
Who is he?
to collect
Who is
all
he?
that the Prophet said.
Who is Bakari? It's only one of the most trusted sources in Islam, but Waleed's cracked it after mucking up his beard in that bizarre fashion. But yeah, he's cracked it. Who is this Bakari joker? Right, let's see what else. I saw Usman here earlier, but hi, G&T. Oh mate, I have an ally. One ally. Right, so Usman's bullying someone in a wheelchair. The brother's able to defend himself, but like talk about, you know what I mean? Anyway, let me show you. Oh, he's got the other brother with him, the one in the black cap, the one whose testimony I put on my channel. Cannot think of his name. It's really bugging me. Andrew? Is it Andrew? No, I can't do it. I can't embarrass myself by saying it and then it's not. Andrew? Could be Andrew. I don't know. Oh no, Omar's being spoken to by the constabulary. Can you believe it? Such a pleasant character usually when he's calling me a whore and assaulting people with his imaginary ailment aid. Oh, he's bringing out photographs. He's giving... Oh, I don't know what he's doing. I'd go nearer, but I don't want to trigger him off in front of the police. Oh, yeah, I do. Let's see. Let us see. I don't even want to hear it. They look quite casual. I know, can you imagine threshing floor? He's so aggressive. Oh, he's making a complaint about them to them. I will have a look at that, Adrian. I'll have to, it's a bit of a long one for me to read. Oh, no way. I'm give you the answer. It's not there. It's not there. Kun fire kun or something. Yeah, he's trying to grass someone up. He's trying to make a complaint, and they're not having it. Look at this though, making more sense than anyone in the park. No, someone's bullying him. No way. Oh, someone get out a little violin. It's choking me right up. It really is. Oh, I feel terrible for him. After he's just assaulted that guy and been to court and finally been convicted of it, and oh mate, didn't it just? Oh no, honestly, I'd have to be heartless not to feel this, or called a whore, of course, and offered mudda. But I mean, thank you, Rambo. I'm sure he would appreciate that, or call you a filthy dog for thinking that you were praying about his plight. I mean, just his aesthetic dress sense alone, like you know. But other than that, he's trying to complain about someone, and they're saying he's crying basically. I can't find my little violin. I'm looking. Oh, nice, Vittoria. Yeah, Steve doesn't give one. He doesn't even give half of one. He's he's very forthright. Defender of free speech is our Steve. Just heavily confused on the God front, but still funny. And I love heckling alongside him. I'm trying to see what the pictures of. Someone take a screenshot in a minute and zoom. But hang on. Oh, it's Hatton. It's Hatton in her t-shirt. Oh, what a load of old twaddle. Oh, can you believe it? He's over there crying like a lady dog. Oh, don't you just feel for his little sensibilities? I wonder if the gay guy that he smacked up with a stick. I wonder if he repented, or if he feels even like less than utterly justified to do that to another human being. It's an interesting one. I'm going to ponder that, like when I get some more brain space. Okay, so Waleed is now on to Bob. Bob's here. That means I'm not getting a camera for a long time. Obviously, that's JC, Bob, Waleed there running, John in there as well, Bloodfire. But it will all be on Soko, I promise. Bob, can I ask you, are they talking twaddle?
They're yet to show us the 5 pillars of Islam in the Quran.
Nice.
What do you mean, are they talking twaddle?
Well, I was just double checking for video evidence, you know what I mean? The word of somebody. Do you know Carol B? No joke. When I get home, I'll either take a photo or some of the longer persecution bits. I have actually got a teeny violin. Yeah, I have one. Oh no, I didn't recognise you there. You're looking a bit snaz, a bit different. Were you any special occasion? What today? Today?
Yes.
Let me just turn around so I can just get your
7 days of Tabernacles. Today's day 6.
right. Oh, and that includes the Sabbath. Like, what do you do? No observance or?
No, of course we do Sabbath.
No, I'm saying, is there anything different? Like,
There's a little bit different in the synagogue service.
more prepping on the Friday afternoon types. Like any special? I don't know.
7 days we sit in the sukkah outside, and
Let me come
shave our
closer because
plants,
there's
and we
noise.
don't do that on the Sabbath. And on the Sabbath, we actually, in the synagogue, a lot of synagogues will read through the book of Ecclesiastes, because Ecclesiastes, the theme is about how rejoicing for God, happiness for God is a good thing, but any other happiness is just vanity. So since this festival is all about our celebration and our happiness, so we read that on this festival to remind ourselves that
Solomon was big on the vanities, wasn't he?
Well, that's Ecclesiastes.
No, I'm saying in general though, he was quite like.
So that's reminding us that on this festival, when we're rejoicing so much, the rejoicing needs to be for God and not for anything else.
Yeah. I reckon I could weave that into my generalised rejoicing pattern. Like, yeah, everything stems ultimately from God, the goodness, and the. I'll come back. I'll catch you before you leave. Hopefully, just don't run too fast. She said, Here all week, people. I'm not. I'm just here today. It's Christopher and Si and some random guy. There's the elderly or older gentleman brother / uncle. This is all this stuff. There's my silhouette, everybody. So yeah, that's public challenge to Muslims. No way. Right. I'll see actually. I'll ask Si if he's got a website eventually. Let's find out now. Do you have a website where all this stuff is like that? Because I film it, but then they have to they would have to pause it and read it and. You know, I haven't done any filming. No, but any website where the actual text is just there on the. It's all over the place. But no, that's my point. A website that draws it all together in a single place. No. Anyone who can make a website, let me know, and I'll tell Si next week.
But what I try to do, I try to put these things on a high Christian fellowship website.
All right, I don't know that because obviously I'm some sort of like ostracised party of it. No one invited me. I'll find it. Well, that's it. Before I was born, obviously. I'll see you in a bit, Si. Right. Oh, it's another Christian. I love it, mate. I love it. There's loads of. I was talking. Now I thought of it. I was talking to a South African guy, just sort of scanning around for him. He was with a missionary from Peru, because I remember thinking, Paddy Bear and JC. And then there was another guy, unfortunately I didn't catch his details. But yeah, his whole Bible was post-it noted, or, you know, those little see-through coloured tabs for Trinity in the Old Testament and the New. So we had a little chit chat about that, and he was saying that he's been filmed by DCCI before, but he would like to get the message to Muslims. And I was like, bro, where you been? But what I suggested to him, which he hadn't considered, was that if he did Christian channels, as it were, other than DCCI, I guess, or again on DCCI, then if his information is disseminated by Christians, then we only have to take one Muslim each. We outnumber Muslims by a fair bit at the moment. So that'd be an idea. I told him it's like a pyramid scheme, and then I'd sort of denounce Pharaoh a little bit. But yeah, so that's that, right? Any questiones or any chit-chatty type stuff? So I'm trying to do it with one thumb. Paperboy, Demetrius, I do speak to Paperboy regularly. He will show up again. Although, with all this lockdown thing, he loves a bobble-at. He does come in I was just thinking, is he one of those guys who makes out he's got stuff to do as soon as it's freezing cold? To an extent, but he does come down when it's cold. So he will come soon. He did say to me soon, but then again, Jesus is coming soon, technically. But yeah, he's not really an off-the-cuffer. He's more of a, like, he likes to research it and have a presentation, or, you know what I mean, like something to come with. Tan M. Brown, I believe he was deported, unless I'm very much mistaken. So yeah, that's what happened to Tan. I know he was in France at one point. I saw a video of him. I liked Tan. If I wasn't a Christian, I would have joined his little tango thing. Like, it was just too funny. But obviously Jesus, etc., prevented that. But yeah. Yeah, the battle of the bobblats when him and Ash get going in the winter. Right, let's not get run over by cycles, obviously. So this, just to tell you, this is the bit where Ali was sitting on the floor cross-legged, looking like some sort of Tibetan whatever. But everyone's standing up. Oh, I'll tell you who is here. Darren is here. Hamza. So he's there. Oh, big fat sheikh is here. Mohammed. There he is. Hi, Marcy. Bob is here, Craw. Where you been, man? Did you blink? He's here. I just heard him on the camera answering me something. I said, are they talking twaddle? And he said they've yet to give us the 5 pillars in the Quran. So yeah, he's here. He will be attached to the front of a camera somewhere, shouting. Oh, there he is. Hang on a minute, I'll show you. Yes, Honeybee. Honeybee's paying attention.
So let's ask it again.
John, off to the side. JC looking shady. I mean, with the shades on. All right, so both cameras, that's all right, because I'm streaming anyway. No, it's all right, I'm still streaming anyway. We do it from the pub. Hint, hint. Oh, it's Sammy. Oh, hang on a minute. Congratulations, John. Oh, yeah. Well, you... It's Posey, looking fabulous. Right, that's Charlie. Whoa, sorry. Sammy. The brothers.
He came to join us to spread the good news.
Oh, hang on, I just saw a friend of mine asking. Hey, where you been?
One of my brothers in the Lord.
You alright?
Yeah,
how are you?
For you.
Where you been hiding all this time?
Because we are
That's a good answer. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so Posey's going to do something. So let's go and see if we can earwig what's going on in Trannyville, or whatever we're calling the world now. She's going to struggle to find a place to plot up, but I know she'll make it. Adrian, it would be better with all like gratitude. It would be better if you tell me these like one time in the comment section, and then I'll just like extract them from my phone. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise I'm like trying to read it and then. Oh, I think Posey's done something and she's off ski. So now I feel like a stalker. So maybe I won't do that. I'll ring her. I'll message her later and see if she'll come to an interview. There's Darren. I can't get too close, of course, because the gingerness might clash, even though he's mainly white-haired now, it seems, with just a hint of a tint of ginge. Right. I would like one, thank you. I got one before, and thank you so much. Right. Right. See if there's any over. No, they look like people moved in over there. Alright, Sea Eagle. Let me just show you this nut. I mean, I know there's a lot to choose from, but just turn it round and then let's say it's looking. I wonder if it... What are you preaching? Like, what's your bag? What is that at all about?
When I heard you,
yeah,
I said, there's no way I don't stand a chance to make an impression.
Well, not unless you're talking Jesus, obviously. But the hat's making an impression. Just on its own.
I had to drive a religious fundamentalist away. He come saying to me that there's a woman who is talking about Jesus and she is whatever phobia. I said to her, look now, I am Satan.
Oh gosh,
I have been
nice to finally meet you. You've caused me so many problems.
And I have been tempting the gods.
Exactly.
I know she belongs.
What do you mean God? Satan knows there is one God.
No, yes. I have been trying to tempt the gods, be angry.
There's only one, but I can see it.
I always fail.
Oh, he's a crap Satan.
I know she belongs to Jesus.
Boom.
But I try to make the gods angry.
The gods.
By flirting.
What is this, Jason and the Argonauts?
No. That is how I deal with fundamentalists.
Ah, I see. What makes her fundamental? Yeah, but let me just ask you, fundamentalist Christianity would be very loving and very forgiving and loads of poor people feeding and loads of kumbaya-ing and I don't know, like, a lot of the sign of the doodah and, like it's not like you're going to blow yourself up because Jesus didn't ever tell anyone to do that. To stick that Satan in your pipe.
But this fundamentalist wasn't no Christian.
Ah.
He was no compassionate, no forgiving. Okay? He followed a prophet that carried swords and invaded Mecca twice. Okay?
What Christianity are you talking about?
No.
Oh, just extreme Shia?
A character who came to me.
Oh, right. Sorry, I take it all back.
And he called me Satan.
Aha! It's
And
not your
he-
given name.
And he
Right.
was denying my right to be what I want to be.
Got ya.
So I said to him, my friend,
And that's when the hat came around.
thank you very much.
I'm just
No,
checking. I'm
actually,
keeping up here. No.
originally, I tried to copy the idea by watching children going to Halloween. So I
Ah,
thought innocent faces
sure.
with devil's horns. I
Nice.
just tried in Speaker's Corner.
But you're still going for the innocent face look. You haven't quite perfected that. I'm only pulling your leg. But I'm going to come away.
That's good.
Okay, all right, I'm coming away. I'll see you in a bit. God bless you, the real one, obviously. It's medication time, everyone. But actually, he seems more rational than I'd assumed. Right, I can't be asked. I nearly swore. Oh, Mark is over there, actually. The guy who I said she was writing a book. What's happening, John? It's a pretty oi-ish kind of... Oi, it's friendly. Oi is just like... Oi. That sort of thing. If you'd have oi-oi'd, I could have sabaloid. You know what I mean? Killed him. Right, so he's ministering to people, so I don't want to get in the way of that little Holy Spirit endeavour. Biblical Unitarian. I've found that if I stream, I get to choose. Like, I get to approach people, or they assume I'm busy. But yeah, I had a nice couple of off-camera chats. Just just cash. Church was wicked. That's the wrong word. But you know what I mean? Like, it was very. The verses, like I felt the tingle, like the Holy Spirit tingle a few times, and it was nice. The Eucharist was nice. The reading was very relevant, like very relevant. I was talking a few hours last night to a friend of mine, and then boom, it just comes up in the sermon, and you're like, shut up. But then obviously, God already knew that. I wasn't shutting God up, obviously. It's more of a figure of speech. Right, so Walid's talking to Pavlov. Let's go and see him, the nutter.
I'm not gonna come here and start beating people up because they said something in here.
What are you doing, man? Sorry, Pavlov, I do apologise.
For defending my homie Banksy here.
Ah, he loves him. Didn't he tell you? It's all a big mistake.
They're besties.
No, please, there's Christians over here, bro. They don't.
It's a Christian channel, man. It's an underage.
We have a lot of love, Allah. Don't listen to what you hear here in the bar. Uqsim billah, we as Muslims order to look after all the people of the book. Jewish, Christian, we have to, part of our belief.
Could you just let the Taliban know again? I think they missed the email. They don't seem to be looking after anyone. Taliban, I'm not saying they're part of you, but he said we. He said we Muslims.
Yeah, and that's what he
The
said.
Muslim, if they're Muslim, someone needs to just remind them of their duty.
Listen. When your country and America go to Afghanistan,
Here we go. Yeah.
and to do all this,
Bad America.
No.
America, stop doing that. But then you lot,
you're not talking about
stop
stable
doing
country.
atrocities
Listen,
afterwards.
you're not talking about stable countries that they force and do bad stuff to women.
I'm
No,
talking about stables and babies
Afghanistan is
being
not
born in
stable
them.
at all. Afghanistan need to treat people tough to protect themselves. There is a spy.
How is
There is
hanging
a
up
spy.
dead bodies and killing pregnant policewomen in front of their family? How is that protecting their country?
Wrong.
Ah, got you.
Who said it's right?
No, I
Did
don't
you hear me
know.
say it's right?
No, but they did that openly, and no one in the country is brave enough because they'll get strung up as well.
So why your country leftism? Your countries that care about democracy and stuff like that.
I don't
Why
care.
is the left is a woman
I'm not
there
bothered
and the
about
left is a woman to
politics
suffer?
at all. I'm bothered about
But
persecution.
your country care. You
My
pay tax.
country.
Yeah, from your
What,
tax.
the country you're living in?
From your own tax.
The country you live in?
They funded this war.
Hang on. Why are you here then?
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm not harming anyone. I didn't come
Neither
here.
am I. Never mind.
Not you, but your army went to Afghanistan.
Oh my, but ain't they ours? You're here now.
So-
it's our army.
So, is it was like that before?
Is it
you
our
go?
army?
So,
It's our army,
I'm
innit?
going to ask you one question. Afghanistan was like that before your army went there?
Okay, and I'm going to answer
Yeah.
you. All countries where women are given the opportunity to work and to... Wait, I'm finished.
What is the meaning of Taliban?
I haven't finished yet.
Neither.
I'm not talking about the Taliban at this juncture. I'm talking about underdeveloped
Oh, I
countries.
apologize.
Listen. Underdeveloped countries. I'm talking about from medieval periods onwards. As soon as women are emancipated in as much as they can leave the house and maybe work, help their husband and raise their children, yada yada.
Let me tell you
Then what?
something.
No, I ain't finished
Okay.
though, bro.
Okay.
And then those countries become developed and successful, and Muslims seek to live in those countries
I never
once
saw
their
this
own
happen,
country.
to be honest, in any-
Well,
in
you
any
sought
country
to
you
live in
went
this
to.
country.
I never saw
Why
this
didn't you
happening.
go, Walid, in all
Yeah.
seriousness, why didn't you flee your own country and go to a Muslim country? Why didn't you?
Because it's not safe for me. That's a simple answer.
Why wouldn't it
It's
be
not
safe? You're not an apostate.
Politics. Politics. It's not religion. Religion is
Politics.
different from politics. And let me tell you
So
something
the Taliban
about
on your
Taliban.
side or not?
You know what?
I don't know, I can't
You know
keep
what is Taliban? Or how this Taliban started? Because you
Oh,
say
with
you
Russia?
saying now you saying now that they are bad with
Mujahideen,
women. So the
Yes,
reason
I am.
okay, the reason Taliban started is because someone raped Afghani woman. And this woman went publicly and spoke about the rape there, they killed her. The Muslim there started this idea. It was those two Taliban mean two students. So two students started the idea of we need to find this man who raped this woman. So the first thing is to defend the woman. The first
But she's
idea for
dead
Taliban.
at this point.
She
died,
she
and
got
then they
raped,
went on a
she got
crusade.
killed.
Yeah, sure.
And in this time there was no Taliban.
they find the guy?
Yeah, that's
Did
how
they have
Taliban
4 witnesses
started.
though?
Started by 2 students, and then everyone started to
But did they have 4
enter
witnesses?
inside. Sorry?
Sharia, you have to have 4 witnesses for the rape.
This is for zina, not for rape.
No?
Not for zina. This is a crime. You're
rape
talking
and
about
murder.
a crime. You're talking about rape, like someone
Either
steal.
way, so these 2 geezers, good on them.
Do we need 4 witnesses to cut
I'm
someone's
sorry.
hand?
Don't worry. I
Do
don't
we
know.
need?
No, you
we
just
don't.
need to say so. The
No,
book
we
and
need.
the
No,
what's
we
name.
need. So,
No.
so
Either way, those 2 guys who started it, either they found the guy or they didn't. That's irrelevant at this point. What I'm going to now tell you may shock you. Their mission has been completely and utterly effed. Because now it's come back round to their lying, saying no, women can have education, women can stay at work, and then the next day saying everyone else go back to school except girls.
yeah, they
And
said
everyone go
that when
back
the
to work
Russian was
except-
there raping women. They said that when
So
your
you're saying
British,
the Taliban of
when your
today are not
British
the
army,
same?
when your
Don't worry
British
about the
American
British.
army was raping women there in Afghanistan. So all
Were
the
they doing
women
it
need
because
to
of the
stay at
Quran?
We was protecting
Were
them.
they doing
we
it
were
because...
they were
Well,
protecting
come on,
them.
one step at a time, bro,
Yeah,
baby steps. When Americans or British men in the army rape someone, are they citing any religious text? Are they appealing to the Bible? Are they saying, but it says so? No, they're not. Yeah?
matter.
No, but it does matter.
So the reason you come to our
White people does not equal Christianity.
yes, they say okay.
Yeah?
Let me tell you well.
Tell me.
They come to our country, say it's a Muslim country, radical.
Your country is
so
here.
the reason they come is coming on a religion, coming to attack this religion because this Christian
No, it's
they
coming
better
to get
than us.
oil. Don't be ridiculous.
There is no oil in this.
Wherever they usually go,
They are
they
another
want to
benefit.
take out other
So you agree with
regimes.
me? They come for oil, not for Islam. So
In
you agree
Iraq
with
they did, yeah.
Sorry?
Iraq,
Iraq,
certainly. Iraq, they were looking for resources. They
Resources.
didn't care, yeah.
So it's not because Islam is a bad religion that destroying the
If there
country.
was oil in Sweden, Sweden would be quite busy with people pretending not to want oil.
So you just saying what I'm trying to
Exactly,
say.
but I'm saying
You
any
know,
rapes that
it's
happened
not,
were
it's
not religion.
because of Islam you went there. Islam is nice. All the Muslim countries living in.
They were so happy. That's why when they were apostatizing, they just have a big party and everyone round, or they flee the country in fear of their life.
This is desire.
That's not to do with America.
There's difference between desire. If a woman who wanna act bitchy, she doesn't wanna marry and deliver life with one man.
Bitchy, don't want to get married.
Yes, it's bitchy.
I'm a bitch.
No. Do you like to sleep with man every day?
You didn't say that. You said just doesn't want to get married.
That's what you said. They feliz, they partying every night and they do this stuff.
Well, like belly dancing, that kind
That's
of stuff.
crazy.
Belly
That's-
dancing?
that's a bitch
Look at him
woman.
ignoring the question.
Whoever do that is a bitch woman.
Well,
That's-
like
it's
out
not because she is.
drinking and music and a bit of like belly dancing, maybe.
Yeah, well,
Religion.
Yeah, that's
Look it in the straight face.
yeah, I did that, and it's
So
wrong.
we're all sinners. So these
Everyone's
chicks.
I'm not perfect.
Exactly.
No one is perfect.
So these girls who don't want to get married because maybe they're looking around thinking slim pickings, maybe they just like leave them alone.
So if your
They
brother,
shouldn't have to flee for their life.
so if your brother protecting you, is it
Yeah.
wrong, man?
Protecting me from what? Are you assuming that men will
Jealous.
rape them if they're not
Jealousy,
married?
innit? Jealousy. Is
My
it
brother would
so,
protect me out of duty.
Does
not
rape
jealousy.
happen here in
Of course it
England?
does.
So I can be worried about you, not because you are.
Sure.
I don't trust you. No, I don't trust the other people.
Exactly, but
You know,
if in a Muslim country you're admitting that
in
the
our
Muslim
Islam,
men are
we're
not
responsible
trustworthy.
about our women.
But bro, you ain't hearing yourself. If the Americans never arrived and it's all Muslims, then you're admitting then that you can't trust fellow Muslims. Nothing to do with
No
the
one
West.
invited you.
I'm not talking about me. It's your country as well.
Yeah.
I'm talking about before they arrived. There was no problem. It was the Garden of Eden over there.
There is
No drama.
There was problem like any normal
just a-
problem in the whole
Oh,
world.
now it's just a
like
normal
England,
problem.
like
Yeah.
England,
Yeah.
like any country in Europe.
Yeah, and
But-
the Taliban
but you
hanging
make
up
it
bodies.
big
No,
to get your
I'll tell you
own
what I make
sources.
big. I'll
You
tell you what I
need
make. Look, he knows he's on about.
You need oil, you need uranium.
Almost, when I finish with belly done.
countries.
Football team, do
I
you
got him in my handbag. Arsenal, bro.
Arsenal.
Don't be disgusting. Don't even try it. mate.
Liverpool all day, every day.
Liverpool! Liverpool! Jimmy Savile is pictured. Jimmy Savile is pictured in a Liverpool. I can't hear you. You're too Liverpool. How embarrassing that they have to find a team that's so far away. Exactly. He just said it, top of the league. So you're just an opportunist. What about when they're bottom of the league? Will you still be 8-8-8? Come on, man. No, it ain't always. Don't be silly. Oh, maybe you're older. Maybe I'm older. Maybe there was a time. Yes, I do.
I like her.
I'm so pleased.
Dead team, man.
What? This guy. This guy. He's always heckling me. Now he's got something against my team.
Anyway, come on, Liverpool. Let me tell you something here.
Sorry to any real scouts.
Here, everyone is talking about immigration. We don't need immigrants. Immigrants are
No,
not in the
illegal
country.
immigration.
But-
Illegal
but
immigration.
at the same
Sorry.
time,
No, you. We
but in
need
the
to sort that
no,
shit
no,
out.
no. Most of the youth, they do legal or illegal. They don't want any immigrant. Brighton was there now. He said he wants the country.
So are you saying we're being knocked? Who said so?
He said.
Braden, you're quoting him as a source, are you?
That's a lot of people saying that.
That's a lot of people. That's one person you gave
No,
me.
no, 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 no. A lot.
Where?
I can say a lot. Jupiter, Wendy.
Are they here?
They come.
So you tell me 4 people out of a
They come.
country
No,
of
they come.
millions.
They come here.
Millions in this country.
No, I can't.
Millions are out marching for immigrants' rights and they're here illegally.
Charlie people who live in Spain who is part of
I
the
don't
far
know.
right.
Oh, right.
Tommy Robinson and these people who come to here to speak our corner.
Shucks, having their own free speech and opinions under Sharia. How disgusting! How disgusting!
You know,
heard?
under Sharia,
You
will
heard?
get more
You
rights
heard?
than Facebook. You know.
Don't be, I'm not on Facebook because it's crap. But can you have 74 genders? Can you have 73 genders in Syria?
73 genders?
Yeah, that's what Facebook's got. So unless you can come with 74, you're not selling it to me, fam. I don't like wearing bed sheets anyway. I'm already in
someone
black.
asking you, what laws are there? What laws are there in her religion, or is just for love and the free sex?
Free saying that? What's the question? It's reading up on Facebook. What? Oh, someone in the thingy. Ask her what laws are there in her religion. Or okay, so the 2 laws. Jesus said this.
Yeah,
So,
but
no, I'm
that's
answering
what
you the
she was
question.
calling now.
No, I was talking about Sharia, not really Islam in general. But Christianity said somebody approached Jesus and they said, "What do I have to do, like to get into heaven?" And Jesus answered him, "You have to. These are the 2 greatest commandments: love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and love your neighbour as yourself." And Paul goes on to say that in this word, love your neighbour as yourself, you encompass the entirety of the Old Testament law. All of that. If you love God as much as you can and love your neighbour, meaning everyone, you don't want to rob them, you don't want to rape them, you don't want to steal from them, you don't want to covet their oxes because that's just stupid. You don't want to dishonour them, you don't want to blaspheme. So that's it. Jesus gave 2 laws and then he said, boom, I'm out of here, mate, and I'm coming back soon, is what he said. And then he did come back. So I hope that answers your question.
I'm
When are we
agreeing with you, to
debating
be honest.
Maryam? No, well, it's the Bible, so you can't disagree.
Yeah, I saw your debate with Modin last
No,
night.
you I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We had a debate lined up about 2 years ago about Mary.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, Mary, we can't do it now.
Not now, I'm streaming.
We believe that Mary, we Muslims, believe Mary is the best woman in heaven. She is now in heaven, and we believe even she is in high level more than the Muslim women. You know that she is the lady of the heaven. That's
She's not getting a lot of after death
That's
kind
what
of
we
props,
believe, you
isn't
know.
she? Yeah.
So we respect her.
I'm not sure. I think anyone's in heaven because there's been no judgment yet.
No, she is Sayyidat Ahl al-Jannah. That's how we call her. The lady
What, with all
of
them
the
little
woman in
boys
heaven.
running around, the pearl boys, the light colour, 60,000 boys, whatever it is,
Yeah.
the mile long penis and all that, and Mary's up there just giving it large, like the Queen.
No, we don't believe what you just said right now.
It's not Sunni.
Oh, no.
The 60,000 little boys.
Listen.
It's in the Quran, so I think you should believe it. The little
You
boys.
was little shaitan and little devil, to be honest, when you was debating Mujib.
But the verse came up on the screen, you saw that.
You know we don't agree with Mujib.
I know that, but did you
that.
see me moderating with all the Sunnis?
Yeah,
You know I wasn't agreeing with him either.
Yeah, but when you was playing it in your life, you used it as a, that's mistake
Humour.
in Islam. You know, that's it. They don't look at
No
Islam.
way.
You
Well, I
know?
was staged Christian through the whole thing.
You know,
What, bitch?
you know we don't believe that. You know
I don't believe
Muslims
anything
agree
you
with
lot say. None of yous. It don't matter what kind of
Yeah, but at
Wahhabi
least
it
you
is
know
that-
Mu'min don't preach our Islam.
I know.
You know that.
That is why I allowed the Sunnis a full platform, a full 45 minutes to refute him.
You know, I saw you.
You
didn't.
didn't.
You didn't.
I was putting the
Listen.
mic between the Sunni and him. The Sunni and him.
But who you was talking to him? One.
For 30 seconds at the beginning. Me and Mo. That was it.
I saw.
And the other guy, they're both here.
When I commented in your channel, okay, it was only you and Mudin to use it for your own benefit.
Yeah, no, I saw it
Say
go
something
past.
about Islam,
Listen,
you
I
can
had
use
one
it.
camera there, I had one camera here. You see how it goes past, so how can I saw your name and I was like, is it the real him? I don't know. So
Yeah, but
anyway,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, don't use Mudin, anything they say.
listen, God can
it's
say
his
to the
own deen.
uttermost. He's no deen. Don't you understand? He's
own deen.
muttaqin. If he can get any. I'll see you soon, babes. The guy. What did I forget?
Where are the women in the Quran of names?
Oh, anyone with a name in the Quran who's a woman apart from Maryam?
Apart from Mary?
Apart from Mary, is there any women with names?
There is Quran came to
No. Let's not go all
because
round
of
the
women.
houses.
There is Quran came because of women.
Excellent. Can you tell me one of their names in the
What are the
Quran?
names?
So what is her name?
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
So there was a
Fatima, is she in there? Aisha's in there, is she? I don't know. I'm asking you.
Mary.
Yeah, apart
Yeah,
from
we
Mary.
know that. That's number
That's it.
one.
No,
Is that it?
No.
That's
All the believer women mentioned it.
Yeah, but by name.
Names. No, all the believers women.
No. Names.
Islam is equal.
Except for Mary.
Islam is
No,
equal.
it's
Not Mary.
The believer
Not
women is in the same
Mary.
place.
Not Muhammad. Not Ali
Yeah.
if you're Shia. No.
Yeah.
You
No,
just tell me
they're
she's the
not
queen
there.
of the queenness.
Quran, when he talked to women in Islam, he talked to them as the believers.
But they're so equal, they don't even get a name.
He equal to men.
What's
Even
my
when he mentioned men. Is there any other man
What
mentioned?
is my name?
Name.
What is my name? Okay.
Where are
Okay,
the
that's
names
nice,
of the
isn't it? Like
women
if I
in the
just go, hey,
Quran?
woman, because Muslims are running around saying, but Jesus called a woman, and everyone's supposed to cry their eyes out. So you see, if you say someone's name,
So Quran
it
should
gives them
mention
a
everyone name?
No, just
That's
one
it.
other than Mary.
Come on, how many
What
women?
about Mary's
What is this
nan?
show
Is
you?
she in there?
What is this show you?
Actually,
The
you know
Quran mentioned Mary as she is in
That's
a nice
all
place in
Quran.
heaven.
She's more equal
That's only
than the rest
one.
of the
Better than any
equals.
woman
What
in
about
heaven.
another one?
So what
This
is
is
that
not-
telling you?
Yeah.
What about Sarah?
Why don't think about
What about
respect to Mary? Is this not respect to
It
Mary?
is, but all the other women are
What
being
about Sarah?
disrespected.
Who said
What about Eve?
He also promised.
Abraham had a wife.
What
He's
about
saying
Hawa?
So listen. Mary, when Quran came, Mary came and
Moses,
died.
hang on a minute. Mariam is mentioned, the sister of Aaron. There's
That's
two
not-
Marys.
No, they've
They think
confused them.
it's two Marys, man. We're up to two, but they're both called Mary.
Actually, six in the Bible.
When Quran came, Mary was died already.
If Jesus Christ were
I tell
man,
Catholics that, or
then
Eastern
how can he
Orthodox.
be
Mary
God?
was died already.
They think she got whipped up.
Mary was died.
No, that was
Jesus
Easter.
who
The
went
reason,
up. Only Jesus.
the answer to that,
Only Jesus, that's what we
the answer to that
Wait.
is that because of
When
the
this happened, Mary wasn't
humanity
exist at the time.
of Jesus
Quran came.
Christ,
Yeah, she'd have been very old.
So, Quran gives the name of Mary because Allah knows she's in heaven now.
So he didn't speak about a living woman. He was speaking about historical.
And then he promised the woman in future who gonna believe in this message, you all equal
You know what?
to
You know what? You know what? Jesus called me by name. It says, "I have called you by your name. Do not be afraid." Do not be. He says, "I have called you by your name." You do like that? Me and this lady and this gentleman. Do not be afraid. I have called you by your name, and you are mine. So it's a personalised deal. It doesn't say you site or UK or you met, but it says your name. The reader is reading it going, yeah, but you're not reading it, obviously. Your name is not Muslim. Your name is not Muslim. That's your description.
So when he was talking to all of you, when he just I mentioned you by your name.
He's talking to Israel, who's Jacob, and we are all Israel.
So when he talks to Muslims, he's not talking to us.
He never did talk to you in the Bible. He said about a false prophet.
I'm talking about the Quran. You say that he never mentioned
No, I'm talking about the Bible. Well, this is what this gentleman, I don't know. He just,
You said he mentioned this. Where is other names? Are we
his
Muslim or not?
question.
We are Muslims. When Quran talk to Muslims,
Allah sent down the Torah.
Muslim man, Muslim
Allah
woman.
sent down the Torah. We sent you
Are
to
you
believe
being a
what we
Muslim for a
believe.
man or a woman? It's
Where
the same
are
word.
the names?
I'm going to leave you to it. God bless you.
Allah is the one who is
Oh, it's Big Mo up there, everyone. Right, let's get out of the way. I just started a little. I hope he stays nice. So he's a nice guy. He's an academic. Right. It is. I know that. Amen, bro. I like that. I like that. As he said, it's a wonderful thing to know God. I already amened him at the beginning because he had a Bible in his hand. I took a chance and it paid off. Anonymous man, you'd be surprised, bro. The weak attempts. But the actual dawah, they won't speak to me, man. It's almost like they know they're going to get a little non-sexualized spanking. What can you do? But also, Omar now, even, he's very anti-K at the moment. Nothing to do with the fact that I put on my channel the article on Atheist Steve's thingy about him being convicted of violence. It couldn't be that, could it? No, he said it was because I made a joke about Islam or Muhammad, I can't remember now. But obviously I made a joke. I make a joke about everything. It is my my thing. It's my raison d'etre. Anywho, so yeah, the service this morning. Do you know what? I've got the order of a ceremony or whatever you call it. The program. Yeah, the program. I've got it in my bag. So if I get a minute, I'll whip it out when I finally succumb to the nicotine, and I've got to get my charger out anyway. But yeah, Martin Ellen, who knew he even had feelings? Can you believe it? Scandalous, mate. He hid them well when he was asking me to be his right-hand position. Oh, Waleed's off. There, you see him going. There he is. There he is, still live streaming. Off he goes. Thank you, Tyler Watts. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's not much alternative, to be honest. Unless you just want to lay down and pretend to be a doormat. I just want to put a spoiler alert. I'm not, well, to some degree I am, but I'm not this in real life. Do you know what I mean? I don't run around, like walk around Tesco, for example, like supermarkets, like calling out hypocrisy. Well, no, actually, yeah. Let me rewind. I'm not as fiery. I'm passionate, but I'm easier to get on with in real life. What's going on?
What's his name? Uncle?
Omar?
Yeah,
he's a Hmong. He called me a whore like twice and a prostitute last week.
The Indian one.
Oh, Asif.
He stuck his fingers in something's face.
Yeah, fingers in his face. He ain't touched them though, has he?
Well, he did do it like that, didn't he?
Yeah, he's older though, man. He ain't doing it. But to be fair, they surround. The very first time I walked in here, they were all round him making cow noises and wobbling their head like that. So I'd say 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Not me. But I mean, I will run and tell a teacher if you. I'm only kidding. It's Michael. I just remember the guy's name. It's not Andrew, it's Michael. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, it only took like an hour and a half. Oh my gosh, that guy. In case anyone with the black cap on, he's Michael. Hi, Chloe. The way the light. Hello. Right. So let's get. In fact, I might just quickly nip over to the grass and roll a ciggy. Oh, this guy, man, he's quite, he's very passionate, but sometimes he comes across a little bit, then again, so do I, a bit unhinged. But yeah, Uncle Jamal and his one tooth over there on the grass. Let's have a, I don't want to feel this is private time, but sod it. There he is, sitting there. But let's come away from that now for a minute. He's very friendly and quiet when the camera, you know what I mean, like when he's not shouting like a donkey, he's pretty decent. Hi, Bill. I appreciate your non-sarcastic comment there, Bill. You're absolutely correct, young man. Well done, you. Give that man a hat with some corks on it and a kangaroo immediately. Right, let's just, not make old lady noises, but too late. I know, anonymous man. Do you know, my glasses aren't on and I just nearly read your name really differently then. It would have been quite comical if I'd have said it out loud. But my mental filter is okay. I stopped it. Yeah, so Ben is here. Busker is here as well. Busker in the Park. He's got a decent channel, although I think they kicked him off of TikTok. Pretty crap all the deplatforming, like it's, I don't know, man, it's very non-coincidental. I don't ever, now I think of it, hear of it with regards to Muslim channels. Like maybe that's me talking BS, but I haven't ever heard of a big one. Hi, love all my mums. I've got to say it in an English way, mums, but I know you mean moms, but it sounds weird when I say it. It doesn't sound like ma. I can't do it. It just sounds like I'm in some weird Western. Right, let me sit down, but now I'm never going to be able to get up again. But right now, because I have the no open secrets, it's not a verse. He's very I'll chat to you after. But no, he's pro-Christian, but he's not Christian. But he's not Muslim. So let me just, how am I going to do this? I'm going to try to prop you all. It's got all bendy legs on it and all that, so right, until there's a gust of wind, we're good to go for a hot minute here. Just while I quickly do nothing whatsoever with my hands. Right, let me do you a little narration of what I can see or hear. Sign guy is over. Thank you very much, the way they like. Sign guy is in front of a camera. Can you believe it? I know, Adrian. Thanks. I got the Holy Spirit and a couple of angels on speed dial. Oh, this geezer. Now JC's encouraging him by filming him. This guy who's saying Jesus is a pig, but Bloodfire is right next to him. So I'll be turning it around in a minute. Or like pole vaulting a fence. Geezer's a foul mouth donut. With all the finesse of someone with no finesse, basically. Yeah, I do often Martin Ellen. JC is an absolute doll. He's like a real blessing. It's not just Sunday. He's like available to chit chat, and we don't agree on, obviously, on all doctrine and that, but it doesn't matter. Because that was part of the sermon today. Yeah, I'm going to read it tonight, I think. I say that, but it's very draining Sundays. So by the time I get home, I'm just like, bro, like, just sit with my, don't even take my trainers off, you know, just like, But someone reminds me tomorrow, and I'll do you the sermon if you like, but at least the bones of it, like the core text. It was from Matthew and it was from James, and it was so spot on. It was like kind of spooky. Like I had right, that cigarette's not happening. I had a kind of spooky thing from yesterday, like synchronicity or like God chatting to me for a phone app, as it were, if that don't sound too mental. Like I was just chatting to somebody and a joke was like being continued like painfully, because that's me, that's what I like to do. So they mentioned how much an airfare to somewhere is, and I was like, no way. So in the background, while I'm like texting back and forth, I just opened up the app on my phone that I always use to book my flights, and I usually go into Europe only, and it opened on the same country that my friend is in, like for the and I was just like, I didn't even press search, like it was so stunning. I was just like, what are the odds of that? And then our conversation like progressed into something different, like Adrian, and well, he can't have it, it's mine. Yeah, and it progressed into another like sort of intimate or like private topic that we were discussing, and then I went into church, and the sermon was just like boom, like so powerfully the words I should have been using to try and counter this, like I think it's really, it's happened to me once before, a friend of mine, a different friend, and they genuinely thought that God could love them less based on their actions. And I was like heartbroken. Like I was thinking I would never leave my house. If I thought that was a real thing, that I could make God love me less, like I'd be I don't know, whatever happened to Walt Disney, cryogenically frozen or so, I don't know. But I wouldn't be risking it, even for a biscuit. But yeah, it was kind of like that vein, like you know, grieving God and stuff. But the sermon was perfect, so now I have to pull them up again. Anonymous, put a reminder for me in my comments. If you ever post a link, what happens is no one can see it, I think including you probably, but I do see the comment and the link in my help for review section. So that's another way to, like, when if I ask anyone to remind something, it's something you don't really want to repeat, like for public consumption as it were, you can just stick it in the comment section. So I do have a couple of Middle Eastern people that I know, but attending the park it's a long walk home back to the Middle East, if you know what I mean. Right, I can pick that up again now. So, oh, that's quite bright, isn't it? Right, let us, sorry about the sniffling. Right, let's get the lighter, get all the shizzle back in the bag. That guy thinks the camera's facing outwards. Makes me laugh that. You get the most awkward, like, side steps and stuff. Right. A lumber, bro. He's got some energy. Whether it's demons or I got my reservation, like I got some suspicions. Man's in his, like, what, late 80s, and he's just bopping usually in the summer when it's hot and everything. Right, let me just turn you around a minute while I, like that. 2 seconds, right. Omar back again, poisoning everyone against the truth. Look at him pointing. Look. You see what a dickhead it is? I can't be bothered encouraging him. While he's over with a photo of Hatton to the actual police. This is the geezer who roused against the you know what I mean, like institutions of authority. And he's over there like trying to jeer up. It's embarrassing. His street cred is like, well, he never had any. His desert cred, I don't know where you want to put it. I recognise the guy Bob's speaking to. Let me point you over. I don't know if, I mean, it is quite pretty. So right in the corner there, you see the guy Bob's talking to is in like claret and Bob is in a white top. Here's the Lumbu going mental. Well, I say going mental. I just mean mental. Right, let's do it. Tony is still over there with the Muslims, pretending to be like balanced and unbiased. It's pretty sad, really. But okay, let's get this show back on the road again. Let's just hear a lumber for a minute. Listen. He needs help. If we could all pray for him. That would be. I don't mean for like any sort of strength or endurance. I mean for like you know, like to be disabused of his nonsense and his blasphemy.
It's Nigeria. Nigeria is
Apparently, the Holy Land is Nigeria. If you can't hear him. This geezer told him. This guy told him. They're asking, how does he know? What's happening? Right. Sorry, right on the thingy apple. You're pointing the other way. Sorry. Right. I could go and trigger Omar, but it's the mentally disabled thing. You feel guilty in the end. Right, I should do some persecution vids in a minute, but I've got 2 from last week. Hint, hint, JC. But he is busy, like a lot of the time, editing other stuff. Has anyone got the UK time on them? Can someone post in the live chat what time it is? Oh no, I think I see it. It's all right. It's fine. Thank you. My battery's down to 40, so I really have to get. I tell you what, I'm going to do another. I've been doing an hour and 10. So let me do another like 5-10 minutes just to stroll about, and then I'm going to come away and charge my phone and do some persecution and, you know, etc. So let's just have a quick lap around. There's Hashim.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing even better at 6 o'clock, I imagine. I can't think of why, but brilliant. We went to some Alright, next week. Right, okay, let's
Because it is.
let's show you.
And I am the lost, and beside me there is no God. Here is the Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts. Here is the King of Israel, and his name is Jehovah God.
Amen.
Thus says Jehovah, the King of Israel.
Come back this way. I'm going to have to just light it on the camera, but the wind is really coming against me here. Sorry. Let's point you at Sai a minute. Oh, who's got a light in this place, man? Right, I see someone with a ciggy. Sorry, we've got to go, people. Come with me. Oh, right next to Paul. Paul's right next to Pavlov. What a shocker. I was coming to you for a light, and I just see that this is a fake.
Sorry, I'm all digital.
Shucks. You don't smoke. Oh, really? two twigs, you say, and a piece of string? Shucks. All right, thanks. Right, let's, Paul Williams. Oh, shush, Kay, shush. Right. Who smokes? Why is no one ever smoking when you need a light? Oh, Hamza. He might have been warned off already. The last guy that I was speaking to got whisked away by some sort of handlers. Oh, JC maybe. Let's see. Let's do it, everyone.
Who are you? Huh? Muhammad.
That's what I said. Why are you angry, he said. He sounds pretty hit up himself. And let's see if JC's... Oh, James. Can I get a light?
Yes.
Thank you.
Listen, no soul can believe.
Sorry, everyone. Yeah, watch Bob a minute.
The will of Allah.
He, Allah, will place doubt on those who will not understand. So Allah is
gonna pass out from sucking him.
for my unbelief. According to the Quran.
Thank you, James. Right, sorry everyone. There's Bob again. Why do I know his face? The guy in the glasses. Oh no, I feel like I've seen him before. I can't think. Shabir was here. Shabir Ali. No. Yeah, that's what he was called before, but not these. Pakistani guy. Very like metaphysical, tries to be just all around the houses.
And when it says he will place doubt, what does that mean? What does it mean?
He'll be on Soko.
What does it mean? He will place doubt. What does it
He will misguide him. He will mislead him. He will place whatever deviance into him. What, because of my 50% brain?
No, you can't really.
I know what. No. Oh well, maybe. But if someone tells me they're a deceiver, why do I?
Yeah. The power to do
no, sure.
everything by his will.
Yeah, but fine. But why would Allah need to misguide people if
misguide? You know, that's you translation.
No, it's not my translation. But it's Muslim scholars who
Do you know
translated
about
it.
metaphor?
Do you think it's the girl in Tesco's who translated it? It's a metaphor.
Yeah. Yeah, the Arabic language full of, that's why we say it's beautiful.
So why does he say to people afterwards, do not guide who I have misguided? If it's only a metaphor. What's the
deep? Metaphor.
But a metaphor has another version of itself, like it has a deeper thing. What is he saying by saying that then?
What is he saying? If you see someone, no point from giving da'wah to someone that he is, you give him so many time and he doesn't accept it. He's keeping.
But Allah is saying he can't accept it because Allah has misguided him.
Allah.
That's what he does say. Whether he made
like
it.
What I say.
Is the biggest deceiver a metaphor?
He misguided him based in what in his heart.
Is the biggest deceiver a metaphor?
Yeah, Allah misguided based in what in his heart. He doesn't look for that.
Is everything a metaphor?
He's just provoking people. So Allah sent him away from us and asking us as well to stay away from him. That's a metaphor.
So why would you ever give dawah then? Because anyone Allah guides, he'll guide him straight in the mosque.
Allah, we ordered to give you dawah once. That's it.
Once? Sweet. I've got to do you twice.
Yeah, twice.
You heretics and dust your sandals. It's not up to me, it's up to the Bible, which isn't a metaphor. I'll see you in a minute. Come out with us after. Right. What's happening? Oh, do I have to? I know, no, this guy's Christian.
Shia Sunni.
This guy.
Disagreement about Ali and Shia and Sunni.
Isn't he an Iraqi Christian? I got him mixed up with somebody else.
This guy definitely is not Muslim. He's Croatian. He's Croatian.
I got a Croatian friend over there.
Oh yeah, but my family are said
He's a good
no, I listen to you. I listen how you speak with some people. I like. I'm Christian, but I don't believe.
He also
But
like
anyway,
Hatun. He also like
listen, it's my. Are you filming now?
Filming me.
Do you want to stop and I want to speak?
I told them I'm gonna stop for 5 minutes anyway. In 5 minutes time. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna come.
Take
I'm
your
gonna punch.
time.
What's your name?
Peter.
Peter.
Yeah, when you.
That's the way how your mum says it.
No, he's pizza.
No, but
Peter.
see. Yeah, all right, I'm coming. I promise.
Please, when you
Promise.
finish.
You can come for some food
10
with
minutes,
us.
20 minutes,
But I'm
take your
saying come and have a drink and some food with us afterwards. About 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Sure. I'll see you in a minute. Right, let me go and find my other Croatian mate.
I see you here, and I see you are. What's your
Christian.
Christian?
It's a giveaway. Yeah.
Okay.
Cross. I'm just about to finish this stream and answer a couple of questions. What's your name?
My name's Patrick.
Sorry. He was asking, did you mean 6 o'clock or a few minutes?
In 6 o'clock we're going for food, but in a few minutes I'm going to stop this stream.
Are you a King James only, or?
No, know. I prefer the WEB, but I'm not like a pedant. Well, I am a pedant, but not about that.
What's a pedant?
Pedantic. Like I'm not only. I am like with grammar and spelling, but that's why KJB is a bit of a like a nightmare.
Yeah.
But I'm just let me finish this stream and I'll see you here. Okay, so it's an American Muslim guy, right? And it's not called Mohammed. Okay, so I'm going to say ciao, etc. Bye, as we like to call it. And yeah, all right, I'll speak to you soon. God bless. I got to press one button. Still here, and I. All right, I'll see you all soon. Lots of love, blessings, bye.